Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you my September setup. I'm very early for this month's setup. I know it's only the beginning of August right now, but the combination of factors that led to this was that I had a suggestion from my subscriber for this month's theme that I was very excited to do, which was a ballroom theme, which I decided to do my own spin on and make it a Ballroom for the Stars theme. And in addition to that, I also wanted to take advantage of the fact that I have a bit more time on my hands now because I'm on summer break from school, and so I might as well do this setup while I have some time to. Since I have a little bit more time compared to usual, I decided to make this month's spread quite a painting heavy one. So this video will also be a little bit longer than some of my other ones because there's so many paintings across the spreads. In addition to this month's theme, I've also received several other suggestions for themes that I'm very excited to do as well. So if you also think of anything else, please keep them coming because I really love painting the ideas that you write in the comments. Though I may not be able to paint the themes that you suggest in the order that I receive them, I will get to all of them eventually. The timing of it will vary depending on my schedule, as well as how I'm feeling, as well as what I'm inspired by that month. So the order will be a little bit all over the place, and I hope you don't mind that. So honing in onto this cover page, I want to let you know a little bit about what I was thinking about as I was painting this. So I wanted it to look like it was a ballroom in space with stars and planets that were dancing together. I wanted big windows and also wanted to capture depth in this painting, so it looked like you were looking into this grand, long ballroom. For the windows, I took some inspiration from the kind of stained glass windows that you would see in cathedrals, but I didn't want to add stained glass look to this. I wanted the windows to look transparent so that you'd be able to see all the stars that were behind. At the center of the room, I originally wanted to paint a sun with sun rays that were spiraling throughout the room, but then I felt that the color wouldn't really match the theme that I was going for, and so I painted the blue planet with gold highlights that I often like to paint in my magical library themes. Going into this month's spread, I also knew that I wanted to create a window, but instead of using the holographic sticker that I have been using for some of my other window spreads, this time I wanted to make sure that I made use of the vellum paper that I had bought a little while back. The vellum paper is a little bit translucent, so I knew I would be able to see through the windows somewhat, so I made sure to think about what I wanted to paint on each side of the window. So on one side, I wanted to continue with the planetary theme, including various planets, stars, and moon, and then on the other side, I planned to paint a chandelier. In the flip through at the end of this video, you'll be able to see how the backgrounds is visible as I press down on the window. I really enjoyed using this paper in my bullet journal spread this month, and I'm excited to use it again in future spreads. Right now I'm thinking about using it for some sort of winter theme because I really like the frosty look. But I'm not too set exactly on an idea yet, so we'll see what I want to use it for, and if you think of anything as well, feel free to comment below. Now for the weeklies themselves, I wanted to maintain roughly still a minimalistic aspect to it, but at the same time I didn't want it to be purely minimalistic this time as compared to last month, because I felt like it wouldn't quite match with such a complex cover page. And so I decided to cut the top of the pages so that I would be able to decorate a planetary theme at the top, which I would be able to see as I flip through each page of the weeklies. But the weeklies themselves would still be pretty simple. Most of the time I like my calendar to cover 2 pages to give me a lot of space to write in each day. This month I have a very small calendar, and we'll see how that works out for me. And on the right side, I have a page for my rolling weeklies. I'm painting in a gold border to add extra bit of sparkle. And this time, instead of using holographic watercolors, I'm using the Winsor & Newton gold calligraphy ink, which I found to be just as sparkly, so I'm really excited to use this more often. Now for the September lettering, I'm using a stamp set I got on my Japan trip, and I really love these because they're really small and cute, and just the right size for my half-page entries. My weeklies this month are rather simple, as I draw lines to separate each of the days, and I also have boxes at the bottom for the trackers. I designated a bunch of sections for my song list this month, and that's because I will be starting to go to karaoke again, and so I want to keep track of the songs that I want to sing. As well, instead of calling it a playlist, as I usually do, this time I called it September Songs, because I felt like adding some alliteration into this page. Before painting this chandelier in my bullet journal, I actually tried painting a chandelier a couple days ago because I was actually really scared about whether or not I would be able to pull it off, because the chandeliers have so many details and I was really worried about painting it really slanted or off. But after that first try, I actually quite liked how it looked, and I did a different design for the chandelier in this spread. I actually really love chandeliers in real life, and so painting this was a very enjoyable process for me. straighter for the window pane. However, turns out I selected the wrong washi tape in that these ones are too sticky. So you can see that I'm ripping off some of the paper here. Oops. And I'm patching it up right here with some paint that I had left over. So this won't be a video with satisfying tape peels. Originally, I wanted to stamp in the numbers, but I actually don't have that many stamps with numbers, and the ones that I do have, the font doesn't match what I'm trying to do. So I use Tombow brush pens to write in the numbers instead, and then I use my Sakura micron pens to write in the days of the week. And now for a flip through. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. See you soon!